So, a lot has happened since I filmed last. Good morning, everyone. Yes, vertical till is put together. Still got a little bit yet to do to it. We kind of got ambitious one day and we started this and didn't stop until it was done. We got all the blades put on. Now all we have to do on the front gangs is put the brackets on. We ended up getting sent the wrong ones, so, or part of them were wrong. Kind of just waiting on that right now, so we kind of threw it together in case we didn't get them the right ones in time we could run this. Now the reason that we're switching those brackets up is because these eye bolts or braces or whatever like to break a lot from the sounds of it, just with how much pressure these are under, with having the bigger blade and the more aggressiveness pressure they're on, so on and so forth. But we did do a test run with this. We will take a drive down there later today and I will show you kind of the job it did. Did get a rain on it, so it might not be a very extremely good comparison, or extremely good, because did have time to mellow out a little bit. So it's not going to take too much to replace these brackets, but we're going to have to drop the gang frames down to get them, because some of these bolts are hidden underneath the actual vertical tilt frame, or the bar frame, or whatever you want to call it. So like here, we're gonna have to drop them because we need space to get the bolts out, put the new stuff in. So it's kind of on and off raining today. So I'm going to, I'm not a fan of chickens, but I am a fan of farm fresh eggs. So that's, or I should say we are. I don't take care of them, I just eat the eggs. So we're gonna spend the time today setting up the planter. So I'm gonna take what little knowledge I have, I'll try and calibrate this, or get everything put into the Gen 3. So when I get this moved up, you guys have seen me probably fold this thing out 1,000 times already, so we're gonna get this thing up, fold it out, and get to work. All right, so the planter is done. Got that all figured out. We are all set up to go. So all we have to do is plumb some hoses into the delta force for the alternator, and we are going to be set. That thing is going to be ready to rock and roll. So I got all the speed tube stuff set in there, and V-Apply HD units and everything. So we should be all ready to rip. So I'm going to show you guys here where we ran this vertical till. We did get a rain on it, so it didn't mellow it out a bit, but we should be able to get a pretty good gauge at how it did. We hit this with the vertical till last fall with the old blades on it, and I had it deep, so it's pretty uneven. I had it deep to try to get stuff buried, and it did an okay job, but really didn't break up much. And this residue does no good up top here, so a lot of bunching. So it looks pretty much the same, just a little bit matted down from the rain, but God, it really buried everything. Did a good job at chopping a lot of them up too. This is just the first pass, or first couple passes, and then this is when we got it set to where we wanted it. So you can see a little bit of extra residue on the top. This buried it a little more. It's hard to believe that that's 1.5 inches in the ground. It is not much at all. And it's just amazing how much dirt it throws. But yeah, turn that into this. So very happy with it. Those were definitely a good move. I'm glad that we went with those Barracuda blades, other than the traditional wave blades. All right, so it's currently Monday, a few days later. So we're starting to change some oils on tractors. The auto steer's all set up on the sprayer now too. He came this morning and finished all that up. And planter's ready. We'll run some seed through it when we start planting. I kind of feel like we're just gonna plant beans with it first, because I feel like that's what's gonna be ready first. So we're not going to start either today or tomorrow, just because number one, we're not exactly ready, and two, we're going to have one more night that it's going to be kind of chilly out. So our next feat here early this week is to get the Symphony set up, you know, in the monitor, and get all the cabin stuff cleaned up, and so we're going to be working on that a little bit. Alright, so it's the next day. It's kind of, this video is kind of all over the place, but it's the end of the next day. I'm actually headed home from the farm right now. I got the sprayer wrapped up, so all that has to happen with that now is, all that has to be done now is to get the entire system correlated in with the monitor, with the Gen 3. If we don't get rain tonight, it kind of sounds like we might start opening some ground up and getting some bean ground prepped. So we're gonna start on our first 130 acres of beans, and it sounds like rain this weekend, and it's going to be warm, so we're gonna get a warm rain. We're hoping that we get that, and then next week it's just balls to the walls on corn. Ground will be warmed up, we'll be ready to go. Have a little bit of moisture in there, and whenever it gets fit enough, we're gonna go. So we're gonna wrap the video up here. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be planting in the next video. I don't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, so I might just throw in at the end of this video if we did start or not. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Please throw a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the videos. I know this one was a little bit off, and a little bit all over the place, but still want to throw it out for you guys and get you guys content and let you know what's all going on. So stuff's happening. We're just the filming hasn't been on the top of the radar, just with all the stuff we have to do. So, but with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.